Hi, this is Mark again, and this is assignment 8, part 4, more about patent trolls. So this post is specifically based on a article from the Harvard Business Review called "The Evidence is in Patent Trolls Do Hurt Innovation." So, yeah. So basically, the idea behind this article is to prove that patent trolls have a net negative impact on innovation. But that isn't necessarily as easy to prove as one may think, while it may seem quite intuitive and obvious. So, the the reasoning behind it and the basic assertion is that having patent trolls decreases companies' freedom to experiment and develop new technologies because every step of the way they will be sued or threatened to be sued by patent trolls, which stops them or pauses them or makes them take another route. Um, Both the White House and the Congressional Research Services both quoted research studies that conclude that patent litigation as a whole harms innovation, but they didn't necessarily distinguish between legitimate claims and patent trolls, because at the end of the day, there are people or companies that have legitimate patents that do need to protect against patent infringement. So, some of the numbers are that there were 6 times as many patent related lawsuits in 2014 as in the 1980s. And the number of companies sued by patent trolls grew ninefold in the last 10 years. And according to Haber and Levine, the majority of patent-related lawsuits are by patent trolls. Now, I'm not exactly sure, and it didn't say in the article how specifically they determined that these were by patent trolls, but it does seem that patent trolls are becoming more and more of a trend because at the end of the day, they can make a lot of money, and it is legal. So some counter that the increased patent litigation is simply the sign of a healthy economy because there's more innovation happening and there are more patents out there, and specifically with a lot of the technology, um, it's all very similar. So once a patent is made on a specific thing, there are not as many radical things to be invented around that because someone has already patented a basic key point of it. So, in aggregate, patent trolls cost defendants $29 billion every year in direct costs and about 60 billion per year in indirect costs. So that includes both litigation and just decreasing the wealth of firms because they're stopping production and missing opportunities in X, Y, and Z. Um, and then on average, the damage from actually patent infringement is 21 million. That's on case by case. So this is money that's being taken away from potentially being used in R&D and innovating. So at least in my opinion, I do think that patent trolls very much so hurt innovation. Thank you.